Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Emma, and we're playing Dragon Age 2. It's been a while. Hi. I am no longer AFK. To be fair, there was a good reason. I took the month off to study for my CIPP/US exam, which is Certified Information Privacy Professional. I.e., it's like the hybrid of like law and IT coalesced into somebody who's like really good about specifically compliance and privacy legislation and regulations to help companies like not get in trouble with the government and other like self-regulatory organizations. So yay, that was hard, and I'm glad to be done with it and back here. Alrighty, so let's go over a few things before we get started. I'm sorry. I'll put like the little timestamp so you guys can skip if you feel like. Okay, so matters of business. I know that we were trying to get the D&D campaign running for a long time. I still don't know what happened to my friend who was supposed to be playing. He kind of like sent me this apology message. He was glad that we were friends, and then like fell off the grid entirely. So I'm not sure anything's gonna come of that. I don't want to continue on with the same campaign because that feels insensitive to me. But what we can do is I'm still playing in that Vampire the Requiem game, right? We just started that up. We're only one session in, and I can easily recap. Because it was more just introductory, get the party together kind of stuff. Kind of almost like a session 0, right? So I can ask my friends if they'd be chill with me putting that online. Disclaimer, I probably won't be streaming it. I don't know how to use Twitch. I really don't have the energy to learn how and to make it really nice and pretty. What I'm probably going to do is record us via like Google Hangouts or something, so you can still see us and our expressions and our, voice acting, whatever it is we're doing. And then I can still like, because it's recorded, I can do some editing to help make that a more enjoyable experience. So we can like throw in character art and explanations of stuff, and I'm hoping that that's going to be a good compromise, because I'd still really love to put these games online, share the campaigns that I'm in, but we're gonna have to like meet halfway. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk to my friends probably today. I need to do that today because we have games scheduled for Friday. So I'll get on that. You guys let me know if that's still something you're interested in. Also, because this is kind of an awesome precursor, because Bloodlines 2 is coming out next spring, I think it is. I think it's in March 2020. This is a good excuse to buff up on your lore and get familiar with the Vampire the Masquerade / Requiem universe. We're playing Requiem here and not Masquerade because there was a split in the company at some point, and some like Gamergate misogynists took hold of one part of the company, and the other part went its own way. And the other part is the one that we buy books and stuff from, because we won't support that other shit. That's bad, yo. Bigotry's bad. Alright, so Vampire game, let me know. I did catch up, Paige, on my reading, and I did install the mods that you recommended. I have like 3 Zevran romance dialogue fixes, so, because apparently I was on that, but it's been so long since I've done those initial mods, like, I don't have any idea what the fuck I had in there. So hopefully one of them works. If it doesn't, disclaimer, we'll just play the goddamn quest over again. It's not a big deal. We'll fix it. We'll make it work. All right, guys, life updates. Real quick, I did get the Blackpink tickets. I know I've been bitching about it a lot. I got them. They literally made another show in Dallas because there was so much demand. Got me some tickets. I'm real happy about that. Very close. Yes, they were expensive, but it's for Merlin and I's 3-year anniversary. So it was worth the price tag. All right, Fruits Basket is coming out in a few days. I got to go to Funimation's pre-screening of the first 2 episodes, the dub. The sub was the day before. There was only like one showing. Was it in Texas or Dallas? I think it was just one showing in Dallas. And got to go. We got some really, really cool Fruits Basket merch. I love Fruits Basket. It's so sweet and wholesome. It's like the best kind of, it's like a non-sexual reverse harem, if that makes sense. Which is, all right. I am going to Renfest this weekend. I'll try to take some fucking pictures. My health's been really bad lately, so I haven't been doing any of the cosplay and modeling stuff that I really wanted to get back on board with. So I'm working on that. Mom, yes, thanks. I'm working on it. And then I think that's it. Our schedule's going to go back to normal. So again, that's going to be 2 Dragon Age videos a week, both 30 minutes long. And then there's going to be 1 Tales of Vesperia video that's an hour. So if I had to play catch up, we'll just make hour-long Dragon Age episodes. Otherwise, we should be fucking good to go. I missed you guys. Thank you for still hanging around. And I am excited to move on with this. Okay. I have like genuinely been like, oh, I wish I could play Dragon Age. But I literally committed the last month to studying, which is important and expensive. Those tests take a lot of money. I want to do Zevran. Can we do Zevran? I know I have to take Isabella, right? Secondary murder of crows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to take Isabella. We didn't do the threesome from Origins, but I feel like they're super adorable and have great banter. I want to find the nearest horn, party change horn. Well, first of all, where is in the Dalish camp? Okay, so I think when we go out, we'll be able to change our party. If I recall, it's been a long time, guys, and I've like brain dumped so much information to compensate. Yeah, if it doesn't change it, then I'll just go somewhere else and change party. I don't think it's gonna change it. Rip. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like a newborn lamb every time we get back into this, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so I know we can change when we leave Hawk Estate, so let's do that. Okay, those are the 2 DLCs. I was very concerned for a hot second. Okay. So, we want to take Anders and Isabella. I can't take Isabella? Do I need to wait? Shit. We're going to have to wait because I want to be able to take Isabella. Shoot. No, this is what I prepped for. All right, let's get the boy band back together. Sorry, Varric. I always feel bad for excluding Varric. That's Fenris's quest. I don't want to do that one. We can do herbalist tasks. Faith is choir boys. Oof. Justice is that one. There are so many things that I know I'm not supposed to be doing yet. Let's just go to Andrew's clinic. And I want to look at the quests and see what we can do that's somewhat innocuous. Okay, let's look. So we just got to bring the fire gland. I can absolutely do that. I want to wait for those. I have to go back and check which ones you guys wanted me to do and in what order. Clearly I'm going to do both of them. And I know that a lot of people online were saying that you should wait because they can corrupt your files. And so you want to go ahead and finish the game. But I know some of y'all were like, no, do it this way. So we'll have to figure out what to do. Because if this file corrupts, like if it was just me playing the game, it'd be like, whatever. It'd be super annoying. Don't get me wrong. But this is like, if we're making a Let's Play out of this and the file corrupts and we can't continue, that's real bad. So I'm not sure. I think the last straw is the last quest in the act, if I'm correct. Like that's where we move on with the formal storyline. That doesn't sound like a good time to me. What is the Lost Sword? So we keep bringing them back to that guy. So let's go do the herbalist tasks. do I get out of here? Do we have any more tasks for Anders? I know we did the 2 favors for him that I think my intuition was right about, if I remember what you guys had said in the last episode. I know there was some good debate about that too, which I always super appreciate from you guys. What is here? Okay, so we don't want to do that because I know there was something specific about that. I need to be better about remembering all the particulars. Like, I made this beautiful little, like, bullet list of things to do and stuff, but things to talk about. Okay, so let's go turn that quest in. Worst case scenario, if I'm like, ah, I'll just get my handy dandy sheet out so I don't fuck anything up accidentally. No, I don't. But what's this dude? But the alchemist was supposed to be over this way, right? Isn't he in the back? Yeah. Weird that it doesn't have the little symbol.
Welcome back, my friend. My store has never been better stocked, thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Although I have nothing else to ask you to find, you're quite welcome to bring back any rare specimens you may come across. I'd be more than happy to craft something just for you. It's the least I can do for the champion of Kirkwall.
The anger from our mages is unsettling. They would all be at peace if someone.
Who was Sir Ulrich? I feel bad. Like, was he the gentle, nice Templar? Nice. But
I
buy
took this
things?
fire gland from a high dragon just outside the city.
You killed a high dragon? Incredible. Let me see the fire gland.
Is there anything you can make from it?
This fire gland is a remarkable specimen. Wait here. I know exactly what I can craft from this.
are we gonna get cool armor?
This turned out beautifully. Something worthy of our champion. I hope you can put it to good use.
Is that a dagger? Looks like a dagger. Oh, look at that horrible mask. I don't even see it in our loot. This is weapons, right? Odd. Oh, it was a necklace. That's handy. I want to keep my healing thing on because it helps my other party members live, but that's nifty. That's real cool. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and consult my guide quickly because I don't want to mess things up and I don't want you guys to yell at me. Okay, so what we're gonna do for now, I don't think, I want to see how far we are with Fenris's. Ooh, we really need some rivalry points. Unfortunately, I've just been, well, not unfortunately, but because I'm just playing this as I would and I'm not trying to farm anything specifically, like I'm not choosing the answers that I know will give him more rivalry. I'm just playing the character. He's still kind of lukewarm. Clearly leaning towards rivalry, but we need to fix that. I know that justice is going to net us some rivalry. So let's go do that. What are we supposed to be doing with faith? I think I'm good with that one too, so let's go do those. I just want to make sure that we do this in a way that doesn't mess anything up. Where? There we go. Oh, Anders. Where's the quest? That's so weird. Justice. Go to the chantry. Well then... Isn't this the one that had the justice marker on it? Yeah. And it should be the chantry. I'm gonna click the chantry. That was weird. Oh.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done.
Okay.
You do what you must. I told you, I will take no part in this.
Oh, hey, Fenris. It's just us now. It's kind of awkward because I'm not sure he and Huck. I mean, like, we get along with everyone, but clearly some relationships are more tenuous than others. I'm still super duper disappointed that the elves in this series are the ones I get along with the least. It makes me so sad. So, don't talk to Grand Cleric Elthina, because that's what we need to do for Faith, and our boy Sebastian is not with us currently. So I guess we'll just run around until Anders comes back? I mean, I can do that. Fenris is like, what is this girl doing? Can I open the door, please? Thank you. Jesus. What are we supposed to do to pass the time? Or is it just like a specific amount of time that needs to elapse? Oh, this makes me so sad. It just reminds me of Carl the whole time we're here. That's so manipulative. To basically consign one mage to death to capture another. Alright. Let's read a codex entry in the meantime, shall we? The History of the Chantry, Chapter 4. The crowds present at the death of Andraste were right to feel despair. It is believed that the prophet's execution angered the Maker, and he turned his back on humanity once more, leaving the people of Thedas to suffer in the dark. In these dark times, mankind scrambled for a light, any light. Some found comfort in demonic cults that promised power and riches in return for worship. Others prayed to the old gods for forgiveness, begging the great dragons to return to the world. Still others fell so low as to worship the Darkspawn, forming vile cults dedicated to the exaltation of evil in its purest form. It is said that the world wept as its people begged for a savior who would not come. Andraste's followers, however, did not abandon her teachings when she died. Oof, that's a lot. The cult of Andraste rescued her sacred ashes from the courtyard in Minrathous after her execution, stealing them away to a secret temple. The location of that temple has long been lost, but the ashes of Andraste served as a symbol of the enduring nature of the faith in the Maker, that humanity could earn the Maker's forgiveness despite its grievous insult to him. With time, the cult of Andraste spread and grew, and the chant of light took form. Sing this chant in the four corners of Thedas, it was said, and the world would gain the Maker's attention at last. As the chant of light spread, the cult of Andraste became known as the Andrastian Chantry. Those who converted to the Chantry's beliefs found it their mission to spread Andraste's word. There were many converts, including powerful people in the Imperium and in the city-states of what is now Orlais. Such was the power of the Maker's word that the young King Drakon undertook a series of exalted marches meant to unite the city-states and create an empire solely dedicated to the Maker's will. Yeah, let's commit genocide. That sounds like a good religious tenet. I'm so salty. I still haven't finished The Mass Empire because I'm so salty. I just get upset every time I read it / listen to it because it's an audiobook. The Orlesian Empire became the seat of the Chantry's power, the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux, the source of the movement that birthed the organized Chantry as we know it today. Drakon, by then Emperor Drakon I, created the Circle of Magi, the Order of Templars, need a comma, Oxford commas, and the Holy Office of the Divine. Many within the Chantry revere him nearly as equal with Andraste herself. I didn't know that. The modern chantry is a thing of faith and beauty, but it is also a house of necessity, protecting Thedas from powerful forces that would do it harm. Where the Grey Wardens protect the world from the Blights, the chantry protects mankind from itself. Most of all, the chantry works to earn the Maker's forgiveness, so that one day he will return and transform the world into the paradise it was always meant to be. That sounds like some heavy bias there, friend. Also, I just can't help but think of Solus. Alright. Maybe we are supposed to go talk to Grandolphina, but I feel like we're gonna fuck up our other quest. Can we go down that way? We can. Well, fingers crossed if...
May the Maker's gaze be upon you.
No, thank you. If it is fucked up, we just redo it.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Alright. No sassy commentary for that one. Let's get this taken care of.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
Ooh! Oh! I feel like if we say I want to talk about mages, that's going to prompt our faith quest, i.e. the one we're supposed to have Sebastian for. But I literally don't want to run in here and be like, yo, the chantry's a scam. Not that I'm not of that opinion, but I'm not trying to open that can of worms at the moment. And really, that sort of confrontation is going to be antithetical to our ends. I.e., she's going to be a lot more sympathetic to our cause if we're not antagonistic. So we'll see where this goes.
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
I always cite that quote by Elie Wiesel, who's a Holocaust survivor. And the gist of it is neutrality only helps the oppressor, because at that point you're facilitating and not helping to stop oppression. I'll throw it up here, but the actual quote. But it is, every time we run into Althena, that's exactly what it reminds me of. Is that by not taking a side, you're not helping anything at all. I don't want to call her out again. I don't want to be aggressive because, again, that's not going to make her want to listen to us.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
I feel bad for her in a way, because I understand not wanting people to be upset. I understand not wanting there to be bloodshed or conflict. But sometimes if you just stand out of the fray, like, and you have the ability to help mitigate. Alright, so let's go back to the Chantry and do the Faith one. So let's grab our boys again. Boy band, reassemble. And let's go to the Chantry, my dears. I don't know what Anders did, but I kind of think I know what Anders did. Again, I have not played this game before, but it's kind of hard to not be privy to spoilers sometimes, you know what I mean? Especially because Anders is such a controversial topic, so you hear a lot about it, right?
It's our duty to tell the Templars.
Then why haven't you done it?
I guess I was hoping they'd come to it on their own.
And then you wouldn't have to betray Hawke's friends, right?
That's not reason enough to allow a Maleficar to walk free.
You think the Templars don't know I'm here? They just haven't caught me yet.
He's not a blood
Which of us
mage.
should do it? Shall we draw lots?
You want to turn them in? You work it out with Hawke.
Thank you, Fenris. Oh, I think he was talking about Meryl. She is somewhat problematic in that respect. I understand that. But yeah, Sebastian, you want to fucking go. Like, let's work it out. I may not always agree with what Meryl's done, but I also don't think that she needs to be in a prison. She's a person as much as, well, a person as in inclusive of all humanoids. Just as much as any of the rest of us. I just think she needs a good talking to. Alright.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
I'm really tempted to be like, dusty finger bones? What? But
Are you saying you will not flee?
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
I wish he would examine that in respect to the mages. But the sentiment's admirable, right? Like, I get it. But the mages are also her people here, so she needs to step in and help them too. I think Hawke would be like, oh, whatever.
You've been warned. Do what you will.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace.
Yes, do that.
Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Hey, I got some Sebastian rivalry. Surprise, surprise. That doesn't actually surprise me at all. That's kind of the point of sarcasm. All right. I feel like, do we have... We do! Yeah, we're going to have rivalry with this boy. He doesn't like mages and he's real religious. So we've got Anders, of course, maxed out. Okay, so it looks like it glows when we pick one. Yeah, I really need to get some rivalry points. I thought I was going to get some with the justice thing, but I didn't. Is that completely done now? Good, change. But I did that. Why is that not working? How odd. Oops, I don't want to be choir boy or whatever Varric calls him. So strange. It's still in our log, and yet we've finished it. I'm gonna go back and see if we can talk to her again and maybe let it work out, because we did the quest, right?
How can you have so much faith? Does nothing bother you?
You're bothering me.
The Maker left us to our own devices generations ago. He's never going to step back in, start listening to our prayers again. He's gone. Doesn't that bother you?
He's a merciful lord. He could have destroyed our world when we failed him, but instead, he gave us a chance at redemption. Should we not be joyful?
I get both points of view, but it's just not super logical, I guess, in my opinion, to wait around for someone to save you when you can do your own saving of yourself. Okay.
I hope you haven't come to try to talk me into leaving again. Kirkwall needs a steadying hand on its reins now more than ever.
Well then
Orsino and the Knight Commander grow more fractious by the day.
maybe you should step in.
There must be a way to satisfy both sides.
No, Major Revolution.
I pray you're right. I've been talking with them both. Orsino is not an unreasonable man. Surely a compromise can be reached.
I don't want friendship with you.
I hope you haven't come to try to talk me into leaving again.
Oh no.
The Viscount
Is it bugged?
lies dead. I will not leave my people to bear the price of war between the Templars and Maleficarum.
You say it like they're all blood mages. That's really A, uninformed. B, kind of rude. Because Maleficarum are considered to be criminals and bad people, etc. So to lump all mages in with that is really like not chill. Okay. I'm kind of worried now because justice is still showing up in our quest log. And we did the quest, but it's still here. I'm worried that's gonna fuck shit up. Maybe we need to not do those quests at the same time because we both have to talk to Althena. Like, I can go back and redo this just like... Oh, what is this quest? There's a new one. Oh, maybe let's talk to Anders and see if that fixes things.
Ah, you've returned. Everything's quiet here in the mansion. I thought the moment.
Thank you, Bodrick. Oh, what is she doing up here?
I hope all is well, mistress.
Oh, sweetheart. I feel so bad, but that's a dialogue for another day.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Oh, you're home. I want to tell you now. I love you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
I'm like flipping out because like this is the thing that people do like before they commit suicide is they start giving away all their possessions and telling people how much they care about them, and they have like a going away party stuff. And so like I'm instantly like no.
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
Honey, what are you talking about?
I love you, Anders.
You were the most important thing in my life. But some things matter more than my life. More than either of us. I'm sorry.
No, I was just trying to fix the quest. Why are we doing this? Why is this happening? Like, I think he's right. He is right. But love is also important. Both of these are valid answers. But I think we're going to have to go with this one because honestly, I know it's not going to have any effect. But I want him to, like, simmer down. We want to address the end goal here. Anders, honey.
something more important than love.
I told you I would break your heart. Just know it breaks mine to do it. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You were the one shining light in my life. Never blame yourself for what will happen.
Ooh, I hated that. That's like all the anxiety. Like if your like loved one starts behaving like that, you can't leave them alone. Like, okay, it cleared the quest, but at the expense of my anxiety. Oh, I hated that a lot. Clearly I know what's going to happen, but I haven't gotten to see all the pieces. I haven't gotten to see all the pieces that lead up to this. And this is really heartbreaking. Like, I sympathize with the cause completely. You know I do. And with his commitment, but this is so hard. It's admirable in a way to be so self-sacrificing because you believe so strongly in something. But I can't help but empathize for Hawk, who is somewhat innocent collateral in this. This is rough, but it's so beautiful at the same time. All right, I'm going to quit like monologuing over here. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.